Hi my dear friends, this is Phil again and welcome back to my channel. On Tuesday, Bethesda just rolled out another patch which actually bring this Scoopy Scotch event to us during the Halloween time. And in this episode I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this event, how you do it, where to do it, and what's the most efficient way to do it, what reward you can get. Now let's crack on. This event actually contains two parts. The first part is called Spooky Scotched, and the second is called Trick or Treating. So for the Spooky Scotched one, the human Scotched have 10% chance to spawn as the legendary Spooky Scotched wearing special costumes, like this one is in mummy costume. And when you close by any one of them, you will hear special music. So basically you have to travel around Appalachia to those locations with human Scots hanging around. It's very similar to the treasure hunter event. What you do is you kill them and they're gonna drop spooky treat back, some random legendary gears and these mystery candies. So this treat bag just works as the pails for treasure hunter. You open them up, you have chances to get special costumes. And here is the full list for the uncommon costumes you can get, as well as the rare plans and rare costumes. I'll put a link down below in my description area so you can click in and find the full list whenever you want. And the mystery candies is actually linked to the second part of the event, the trick or treating. Then you might want to ask where you can find those spooky Scotched. And luckily one of the data miner, Gilpo, made this Google sheet to give you all the locations you have chances to find the spooky Scotched, as I showed on the screen here. And besides the locations, there are events you can find a lot of human Scotched as well. For example, the Line in the Sand event, the Distant Thunder event in Cranberry Bog, and of course the Scorched Earth as well. I'll put the link to this Google Sheet down below in the description area as well for your own convenience. And because there are so many people hiding down this spooky Scotched, so if you couldn't find a lot of spooky Scotched on one server, you can always do the server hop. And one thing I need to point out here is if you are doing this on the private server, once you killed all the spooky Scotched, they will not spawn in a short time. So the best place to hunt down this spooky Scotched is on the public server, because every single player will trigger the respawn on one location. So that's the first part of the whole event. And the second part is called Trick or Treating. On the map screen, you can find this pumpkin icon on player's camp, which means if you are in a costume, you can go to their camp and get the mystery candy from their candy ball. So here is one of the camps, and the trick part here is you have to find where they put their ball, and I just have difficulty to find it in this camp. This is to actually simulate the scenario in the real life that you go to your neighborhood and knock on the door to ask candies. It's quite fun. I mean, if you actually go out together with friends, and that's gonna make it even more interesting. Now I couldn't find the ball in this camp, so I went to another one. Okay, the ball is right on the ground. So what you do is press E, you can pick up one single candy from this ball. And you can only come back in an hour to get the second one in the same camp. And that means you have to visit different players' camp to get more mystery candies. You can eat the candy, they're gonna give you one of the 5 temporary buffs for 10 minutes. But the better use of them is actually to finish these daily challenges and weekly challenges. As you can see here, and this challenge is you have to build a ball inside your own camp and then hope players gonna pop in and pick 5 candies from the ball. And there's another daily challenge is to pick up 5 candies from other players' camp, which I already finished. The event itself is quite interesting. I really enjoy the atmosphere inside the game for Halloween at this moment. I set up my own candy ball to offer the candies to other players. You have to make it outstanding enough so people can easily spot it and take the candy from you. And all the candies you get from the dead spooky Scotched, as well as from other players' camp, were all left in this ball. So if you're happen in the same server as mine, please come over and pick one candy for a treat. If you like this video, just give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. But until next time, Field against out.